Remember those cute little quirky pieces in our set right off the top? We're going to show you how you can make them.
Yes.
So you did your own silk screening.
I did my own silk screening, my own decals with the vinyl, which we talked about. And this is where I really feel that for anybody who's timid of, oh, I don't know how to show off my personality, or how can I put those pieces in without them being permanent, this is the inexpensive solution. They were really, really inexpensive,
which is key. You're going to save some money too. Oh yeah, you're going to save some money and it's not permanent, so that's good.
Exactly. So when it came to the lampshade, I know we kind of talked about this before, but I just wanted to show how it was done because this was super easy. I just drew this, but you can also find decal images, anything online, and then just basically trace them onto the peel and stick vinyl. So this was like the easiest little project, and this is the peel and stick that comes in sheets, and I think the sheets are about $2 each.
Oh, nice.
So, and this is what I also did. I just saw somebody in the eyes literally go, just the possibilities that like made my day of anything that you can do.
That.
Yes, exactly, $2 a sheet. So in the gold, in the white, and when it came to the other side, now this is where there's one of these. I had the idea, and as I'm doing it, I was like, well, trial and error. So here's the trial and error.
Okay.
When you get letter decals, pre-cut, you're thinking, amazing, I can just peel and stick them, but some letters don't reverse. Right? When you turn, because you're peeling, you're sticking them from the inside.
Yes.
So that's where, again, the vinyl paper in white, I just basically stuck this on the back and cut that out, and then it gave me the reverse of some of the letters. And I just wanted to point that out so anybody doesn't message me and go, oh, why is the words backwards? Exactly. Very, very simple. So with these pillows, I've painted pillows in the past, I've done lots of different things, but the one thing I've never done, I've done stenciling, I've done stamping, I've never done silk screening. And I saw this really cool technique using, we talked about pantyhose before, dun, 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 using a pair of pantyhose. And when you think about it, silk pantyhose is the screen works perfectly. So the key with this, you want to find like a nice fine weave that's nice and stretchy. Now, again, trial and error. Using the hoop, so an embroidery hoop, I found that if you get the control top waist and use that portion,
I'm familiar with that.
It's a little extra stretchy. Okay. So it works great for the pantyhose. So actually, you can see right here, there's the legs.
It's just so not appealing from this side.
But that's okay. So basically, what you want to do is you stretch it out and then just cut the backing
you cut the
off.
excess?
Yes, you definitely cut the excess. I'm sure we could come up with 1,000 DIYs we could do with the leftover of the legs here. You can put them on bases because we did that earlier too, right?
Yeah, we did.
Had some fishnets. So we'll cut off the excess, and then the key is figuring out and determining what you want your image to be. So there we go. So for me, again, I wanted the word, so I just printed online. This was obviously like my working version. We made out, not we.
Cheeky lady.
Dylan and I, yes. Just
Thanks for the explanation.
Anybody tuning in now is going to say, like, what
is going on Cityline today?
Exactly, cheeky decor. So with this, just printed it out, and then the key is, because this is a dark pantyhose, you can see, I actually just used chalk to outline it. So really, really simple. Now, here's the kicker. This is the magic product. It's called screen filler. So basically, when you paint it on, which is exactly what you want to do, it paints on in a color. So you can see it right here on one of the pillows that I did. And it basically dries to almost, it's a mixture between like a rubberized finish and a clay almost. It's hard to describe, but you're wanting to paint all of the negative space. So you go in with the paintbrush and you paint around the letters.
Even in between everywhere.
That's exactly what I did here. If you can see here, so let me turn it around. You just paint around it. This looks tedious. It actually was not. It really wasn't. You could do a big heart on this. So if you want to simplify this, a great little project to do with kids, even some lips, or even if you want your pillow winking at you, you could do that too. You can do a little winking pillow. So you want to let this dry about overnight. And the key with this is once it's dry, you want to hold it up to the light, because anywhere that light's coming through, that's where paint's going to transfer through. Now, this is not a perfect process because we're DIY silk screening here. You can actually buy from a lot of craft stores more professional screens that work incredibly well, but they get a little bit pricier. So I'm, diva on a dime here,
like that you did
making my own. Exactly. So then I went to IKEA and just picked up some of their girly plain cotton covers. I think they're about $5 each, so perfect for the price. Now, before you paint, you want to make sure you're putting cardboard or something in between so that the paint doesn't bleed through the fabric.
Good point.
And then the trick with this is we position, so this is the bigger screen, you're going to position it down and you can kind of center it, eyeball it a little bit. Let me move this over a tad. And I like using a chalk paint for this product just because I find it flows really, really easily. And that's the key.
Fabric,
because
you mean?
On the fabric, yeah, and on the screen. Because the key with this is we want to scrape or drag, almost squeegee the paint across. So
I see.
I'm pouring just a little bit on here. I don't actually want to put too much.
Okay.
And through the magic of my little squeegee here, you're gonna drag it across.
Nice.
And then the paint, hopefully, will only go into the areas that the negative space wasn't filled. So I'm gonna drag it back.
Now you don't want too much, but you don't want too little, right?
Exactly.
You can always add though.
Exactly. Exactly, okay. And through the magic of television.
Woo! That's great. That is nice.
And then this, you can reuse the screens over and over and over again. Just rinse it off with some warm water and let it dry. And yeah, you can make as many, you can make out all over the house is what you can do.
Thank you for your permission to do that.
My
I
pleasure.
like that.
My
Very
pleasure.
good project.